Buying food and water and even toiletries sometimes at gas stations and convenience stores is just a reality of life in urban car dwelling. You can't be going out to like discount stores all the time. One of the reasons I do those meal preps once a week is because that's all the time I can afford to allot to do that kind of cost-saving type shopping. Most of the time, I have to buy what is local. It just costs more to drive a big van. Like, the mileage in these things is half of what you get in a regular car. So another reality of urban car dwelling, at least here in the Northeast, is sleeping on the street in the city. This ain't the Northwest, this ain't the desert. We don't have boondocking lands. Finding places to sleep here is a little more trying. I think tonight I'm going to return to a spot that I stayed at a couple of weeks ago, kind of a sketchy industrial area. I managed to get through the night. I think I'm going to give it another try. I might be adding that to my rotation. I don't know. Something was going down last time, but something might happen again tonight. Let's see what happens. So this is the area right up here I was in last time. There's a bunch of warehouses. I think I was kind of around that corner up there, but I could sleep in front of one of these places. Maybe this storage facility up here. Let's just see what's available. Yeah, I think I was right here. I think I'm in the same exact spot I was in last time. I'll probably be doing the same thing as last time. Leave a little cushion of space here in front of me so I can exit in the morning. Now, there is a lady on the street who just kind of like looked at me. So instead of hopping right in the back and stealthing up like I normally do, I'm gonna sit here in the driver's seat on my phone, like pretend I'm looking something up or something, you know, just look like a guy in his car, not look like a guy getting ready to go to bed. You know what I mean? I'm always concerned about being watched by pedestrians or whatever. A little paranoid, but that goes a long way. I am doing one thing different from last time. I'm pulling up more so a car can park behind me and not block that fire hydrant back there. Last time I parked in such a way that only a small car or a bike could fit behind me without obstructing the hydrant. And cars pulled up behind me all night long, like 20 times, idled for 10 or 15 minutes and then pulled away. It could have been that they were like doing drug deals or some nefarious thing. I thought it was because they were pulling up, debating obstructing the hydrant and potentially getting a ticket and then chickening out, but I don't know. That's not going to happen tonight though. There's enough space for a car to park behind me. You know, I kind of like this spot, to be honest with you. If you like street noise, it has a little of everything. It has random cars with their hazards on, has an off-ramp right here, has a train behind me. The interstate is just like 20 feet away. Yeah, this is like city noise central right here, if you're into that sort of thing. I just got out and checked the street signs, see what the parking situation is. I knew it was okay to park here. I was just here a couple weeks ago, but you know, it's always a good idea to just check the sign. Something may have changed. Sometimes they do like wacky things. Second Thursday of the month, third Wednesday of the month, so-and-so is going to happen. You know, you got to check that sort of stuff. This train that is super noisy, probably the noisiest thing here. I think it only goes till 1 a.m., so that will die. The I-90 roars all night long, but it kind of sounds like ocean waves. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm just worried about like cars idling and blasting music, because that kind of happens when you're in areas like this. That's okay though. I'm gonna go in my van, stealth up, black out the windows. I made some improvements since the last time I did a video about this. I'll show you guys. So for my blackout blind, I think I before showed how I put a bolt, an M6 bolt in the Ford Transit factory hole here. I went ahead and put bolts also in the other M6 holes that are in the Transit. There's one here, one here, one here. Oh, let's turn that freaking light on. Sorry guys, this is just a part of audio video experience. So I just now bolt up the curtain right against all of those factory bolts, and this is a much tighter seal against light bleed than what I had before. And of course, my window blackout situation, I just have this thing right here with black tape on one side of memory foam, wedges behind the sink. This always works perfectly. And last but not least, my rear window here in the shower stall, I just added 2 little Velcro pads for my blackout blind. You see I have them on this side right here. So this thing now wedges behind the locking mechanism, then Velcro's up there, up there. This will not shake loose. That's something that happened last time. I'm glad I caught it, but that was a very simple and cheap and effective solution. And the last thing I do is do a walk around of the van looking for light bleed. Make sure everything is as stealthy as I claim it to be. We'll walk around the front. Yeah, I don't see any light leaking out of there. Okay. And my kitchen window looks nice and black. Don't see any light bleed. And last but not least, my rear window, also nice and black. With that black tape on one side, you can barely even see the window in the dark. You know what I mean? So I'm content that I am nice and stealthy tonight. I'm gonna get back inside. Last time I was here, that street noise, you might be able to hear it in the background. The train, I-90, the cars, dogs, planes, gunshots, all of that stuff kept me up all night long. I think I actually titled that video, "I Will Not Be Back," which begs the question, why did I come back to this spot? Because I'm gonna use all that street noise to my advantage tonight. I'm gonna run my S-Bar gas heater, which sits underneath my van. There's a little tube of exhaust that sticks out. That thing makes noise when it blows. That's why I normally don't run it when I'm stealthing. I'll just use like a Mr. Buddy space heater instead. But I think all the street noise is gonna mask that out. And that exhaust sits on the street side, not the sidewalk side. No one's gonna walk on this side because there's so much cars and stuff. I think I can get away with running that all night and people won't even notice. Now, every time I do a stealth video, there's always comments saying, "You're not stealth, it's so obvious someone lives in your van." Listen, I don't think it's as obvious as you think. Like, most people walk on by, see vans all the time, and probably don't think twice. Plus, there's a huge difference between someone suspecting someone might be sleeping in a van versus knowing that they're in there at night. If they see all my light leaking out of the windows, see my disco ball going, or hear partying going on in here, or I see the exhaust and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, someone might freak out, some older person, and call the police, and they'll come and knock on my window. I have to worry about that. But if they don't have probable cause, definite suspicion, nothing's gonna happen. I mean, nothing's probably gonna happen either way. I've never had a problem, but I just feel so much safer blocking out all the windows and the noise and stuff. I think it's just a good practice if you're gonna live in a van in a city. All right, I'm gonna have my dinner now, try to get to bed. If stuff wakes me up in the night, I will wake you guys up as well. But for now, I'm hoping for a good night's sleep. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yet again, a car pulled behind me and it's just blasting music out its windows. Well, it sounds like they're actually pulling out, so there's a positive side here. This might be a total repeat of last time. I just don't understand why people have to blast music with their windows down so everyone has to listen to it. If you're one of those guys, don't do that. Okay, so it's 11:30, past my bedtime, but someone pulled up behind me, played music for 4 or 5 minutes. I think I just heard their doors slam and they walked away, but they're blasting Lady Gaga in the middle of the night. I kind of want to see what this person's car looks like. All right, let's peel this back without revealing myself. There is a car there. Oh yeah, zebra print seat covers. That's pretty nice. Okay, I'm cool with the Lady Gaga and the zebra print seat covers. Most importantly, that car is gonna stay there, looks like, for the rest of the night. So people aren't gonna be idling behind me, pulling in and out all night long like last time. I've got my gas heater going, no propane tonight. I am actually starting to like this spot very much. I think I should have a very good night's sleep for the rest of the night. I heard that train running, the commuter rail. That's the only noise I don't like, because the wheels squeak like all night. Well, it didn't go all night. It stops from like 1 to 5 a.m. But aside from that, I didn't have any problems. I didn't have cars pulling up behind me and idling all night. It's 6:05 a.m. right now, my cue to leave. I am gonna pull back these curtains, see what the situation is outside. I wanna see if that Lady Gaga car is still there. First, we'll take down our old kitchen thing here. Yeah, with the situation out here. Nothing out there. Now for the big reveal, we'll take a look out the back. Yeah, Lady Gaga's still there. Some truck pulling by. Yeah, not much going on except for that road. This is an off-ramp, like right up ahead, and it just goes all night long. And last but not least, let's see what's going out up the front. Yeah, no, not much. Light is starting to turn blue. That's my cue to get some coffee. Yeah, there's a train passing behind me right now. Maybe you can hear it. There's also, I guess, contractors park on this street. Some other early birds, but I had no problems here. I think it was important to let a car park behind me and not leave ambiguous space so cars didn't like pull in and pull out all night. Lady Gaga actually saved my ass because no one was like idling behind me the whole time. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep. This place might be on my rotation. I mean, I feel like I've kind of publicized it now. That's the double-edged sword about doing a video about stealth camping. But I might come here from time to time. I was able to run my gas heater all night long because the noise is just so drowned out. That's a huge plus here. For now, I'm happy to be back in Boston. Gonna get my coffee, gonna get my bagels, gonna take a shower. Right now, I'm gonna say thanks for watching, hit like, peace out.